The sun's just beginning to stream in the windows as I record this message for you. And there's something about early light that feels like permission, almost as if God whispers, "You can start again." So, before we begin together, I would like for you to pause with me. Take a long breath in and a slow breath out. As you do, I want you to think about one dream, one change, or one hope that's been quietly tugging at your heart. And then I want you to ask yourself, when do you want this? This is typically a question I ask at the end of clarity calls. And almost every time, the person across from me pauses, eyes wide, heart pounding, and says, "I think now?" Yes, with a little bit of question at the end. And that was just like me years ago. I was in a season that felt stuck in shadows. There was a lot of closed doors and more uncertainties than I could count. I kept waiting for the right moment, the perfect clarity, the green light from heaven, or the wide open door that would make it so much easier. And as I was sitting at my desk, wondering what my next step, I sensed the Lord say, "Amy, your next step isn't something you wait to have. It's something you choose to embrace and do." That truth hit me like sunlight breaking through the clouds. Hope isn't passive. It's active trust. It's faith that says, even here, God is not done. Of course, in that moment, at that chair at my desk, my circumstances didn't change. But the truth that all I had to do was choose to embrace the next step, well, that changed me. And that was the beginning of one of many transformations. So I'm curious to know, what's the thing you keep telling yourself you'll do when life settles down? And what if transformation doesn't wait for better timing? What if it starts when you say yes? Friend, that next step, that dream, that hope, it isn't wishful thinking. That's resurrection thinking. It's believing that the same Spirit who raised Jesus from the dead can breathe life into every dry place in you. Those places that say, "It's hopeless. I've done it before. It's not going fast enough. Or I don't know if I have the energy to keep going." In the end, hope says, I don't have to see the ending to trust the good author. And that is the moment when your old story can begin to give way to a new one. I want to share with you 9 ways that you can say yes to hope. My Enneagram 8 friend, when you surrender outcomes, you will find that true power comes from peace, not control. Enneagram 9, stop waiting for perfect harmony before you act. Your engagement creates space for the next right thing. Enneagram 1, release the burden of getting it all right and let grace write the next line. My Enneagram 2 friend, I want you to offer your love without it necessarily being needed. Sometimes just creating that safe place, a place of love, becomes the next right step for someone else. Enneagram 3, I encourage you to slow down long enough so you can believe that you're enough before the outcome or results come in. Enneagram 4, let your beauty rise from the ashes instead of waiting for the perfect mood to create it. Enneagram 5, I want to invite you to risk being known, trusting that connection isn't going to bring you to catastrophic depletion. It can renew you. Enneagram 6, take the next brave step, even if the path looks a little foggy or is not quite clear. My Enneagram 7 friend, stay grounded in the present moment and be grateful for what is now, knowing the future will take care of itself. Now, did any of these sound like a personal invitation? I do hope so. Ultimately, I think that's where hope is asking you for your yes. As you consider that, ask yourself, where is God already at work in me? And what's one step of faith that I can take today? Just a reminder that transformation rarely begins with a big moment. It's those ordinary, unseen moments that begins with a small surrender that says, I'm willing, Lord. I'm here, Lord. Please help me do what's next. Let's breathe together one last time. Inhale. I say yes to your good story. Exhale. I rest in your timing. Inhale. I say yes to your good story. Exhale. I rest in your timing. There you go, my friend. I'm inviting you into a place called hope. Soft, steady, and more sure than anything that we can find here on this side of heaven. I imagine that some of these reflections have stirred something in you. And I think it might be because you're ready to step from awareness into transformation. If that is you, and if that's true of you, then join me for the Wholehearted Identity Journey beginning next week. If you missed that, there's still going to be a link for a clarity call with me. So that way we can begin to do story work, discover a spiritual rhythm that works for you, and you can feel like you're not alone, and you can get help to live from your wholehearted identity. Find all the details in the show notes. As you continue your day, may courage rise in the cracks. May hope feel like breath returning. And may your yes today echo into eternity. Breathe deeply, dear friend. You are courageous. You are willing. You are ready. You are invited to become wholehearted.